Hey team, hope you're staying happy and healthy and getting those home workouts in. I know I've been having a lot of fun. Last time, or one of our previous mobility classes, we worked on opening up our hips. I've noticed with a lot of the squats and a lot of repetitive motions, my hips have been getting really tight. Um, while we focused on loosening and opening the hips, another factor could be our glutes getting tight. So today we'll be working on a lot of glute activation and making sure those glutes loosen up so that we can open up our hip mobility a little more. So I'll be running through this with you. I will do my best to put the workout somewhere on the screen again in case you don't want to follow along or you just want to run through it on your own time. I'll be running through this rep for rep with you if you do want to follow along. So we're going to start out with 10 per side front leg raises. So we're going to start on the ground. And bear with me. There we go. Those front leg raises. Lying on our side, our bottom leg is going to be on a 90-degree angle. Our front leg is going to be straight. Kind of reminiscent of those 90s workout videos. Our top leg is going to come straight up and back down 10 times. Try to maintain tension in your leg. A lot of times people will get a little loose and their leg will come down. I really want you to try to maintain that 90-degree angle. And bear with me, tight spots. You guys are used to this now. I don't have a lot of camera variation, so work with me. I'm sorry for some of the angles. We're gonna do that for the next side. So again, same thing. Bottom leg is bent at a 90-degree angle. Top leg is straight. Come down, straight up, and back down 10 times. Coming up on these, I really want you to focus on activating that glute to bring it up. Good. Awesome. From there, we're going to be lying on the ground. We're going to do like a bicycle type position. So let me see if I can scoop this back. Cool. So with both legs flat and straight on the ground, we're going to lie back. One knee comes up, pull, next leg comes up. If you can, try not to let your feet touch the ground. I want them at least a couple inches off. And we're going to do 10 alternating knee raises. If you want, take a little extra time, pull in at the chest. Good. For this next couple movements, we're going to be bent over. So you can either put your hands on a chair, or if you're lucky like me, you have this balcony area to hold on to. If you want a little extra, you can push through and get a little thoracic stretch through here. But our main focus right now is just like those lying on the ground leg raises. Everything's nice and tight. Our left foot is going to come up, 90-degree angle in the legs, and back down. We're going to do 10 of these. Again, you should feel this activating your glutes right about here. Good. Same thing, other leg. Good. Still in that bent over position, I'm just going to scooch forward a little bit. We're going to take our one leg, bend it up, kick straight back. Chest, knee to chest, kick straight back 10 times. You'll feel this in your opposite glute as well, mostly from trying to maintain that balance. Good. Same thing, other leg. 10 reps. Knee to chest, straight back. Try to keep a flexed foot. So my foot is still flexed, not pointed. Here. Awesome. Similarly, we're going to be in a bent over position. We're going to do some hip rotations. What that means is our leg is bent, opens up, and around. We're going to do 5 each direction, so 5 this way, so your leg is coming up and out, and 5 coming down and in. Good. Same thing for the next leg, 5 up and out. And then 5 down and in. Good. Awesome. So from there, we're going to come down to the ground. And we're going to do a variation on the world's greatest stretch. We'll spend about 10 seconds at each position and work our way through the whole complex. So we're going to start with our right leg forward. Come into a high lunge. Step back, leg back. Your knee's still going to be on the ground. Hands are planted here. 10 seconds here. If you want, lean forward into it a little bit. Try to get your hips open. Good. Then we're going to drop down to our elbows if we can. 10 seconds here. Come back to our hands. We're going to twist. Our gaze is towards the ceiling. We're facing our leg. 10 seconds here. Good. Bring that hand back down. Then we're going to drop back. We're going to stay on our toe in the back, so we don't want to drop onto the top of our foot. We want to keep it on the ball of our foot so that we can stretch over. Feel a nice stretch underneath your leg here. Back in the hamstrings. Good. And where that variation comes in, it's going to have you bring your front foot in a little bit and then drop it down into pigeon. 10 seconds here. If you can, lower yourself down. Depending on your mobility, you could be up on your hands, down on your elbows, or fully flattened out. Good. All right. And we're going to switch sides. So that left foot's going to come forward. Bring that right leg back, knees on the ground. These guys, I don't want your knee to come out over your toe like that. I want your knee to be stacked right over your ankle. And again, high lunge for 10 seconds. And I always find I get a little better stretch when this knee drops out to the side. Good, into low lunge for another 10 seconds. Next, come back up to your hands. We're going to twist. Again, your gaze is up towards the ceiling, following that top hand. Body is facing that upper leg. Good. We're going to drop it back. If you can, bring your hands forward and bend over that leg. Feel a nice long stretch through the entire leg, back of the leg. Good. Come up. That front leg is going to scooch over to your right a bit. Into pigeon. 10 seconds here. With pigeon, guys, we want to make sure our hips are staying nice and parallel to the ground. We don't want to rotate to either side. We want to keep this front leg as close to a 90-degree angle as we can. If you want to, go ahead, drop down into it. A little deeper stretch. Awesome. We're going to run through that whole sequence one more time per leg. So starting with that forward lunge. And this time, see if you can get a little deeper. So by bringing that back knee back, we can get a little deeper into that hip opener. 10 seconds in this high lunge. And 10 seconds in that low lunge. Try driving that knee out. Good. Coming back up to our hands. Another big twist. Gaze towards the ceiling. Come back down. We're going to drop back. Fold over that front leg. And then nice big stretch all on the other side of your leg. Good. Then come forward. That right leg comes over to the left a little bit, and we drop down into pigeon. Again, keep those hips nice and parallel to the ground, rolling side to side. 10 seconds here. Good. And last set for our left leg high lunge. 10 seconds here. And sink into low lunge. Back up to our hands. Big twist. Eyes to the the ceiling. Hands come back down. Lean back into your heel. Keep that front foot flexed and lean over. 10 seconds here. Good. Come forward into that lunge. Front foot to the side so you can drop down into pigeon. We can take this last one a little deeper. 10 seconds here. Good. Come on out of that. Sorry, just playing with my headphones. All right, guys. So our next ones, we're gonna do 10 reps of this. We're gonna come into the bear crawl position. No, turn sideways for this one. Just gonna be on our hands and knees in the tabletop position. Knees come up about an inch or two off the ground. And then we're gonna come up. Raise your hips up, push your head through your shoulders, and back down to bear. Hips up, through, back down to bear 10 times. Good. Awesome. So from there, we're going to be on our knees. Again, come to the side. Our hands are going to come either to our feet or just behind them. And we're going to drive our hips up and bring them back down. Almost like a bridge position. Hips up, come back down. Do this 10 times. Good. From there, we're going to do a quick hamstring into twist into glute stretch. So we're going to do our standing position, front leg forward. So let's start with our right leg. Left foot comes to your right thigh, and we bend over. Hang out here for 10 seconds. Good. Now that left foot is going to come over your right leg. Your left hand comes behind you. Use your right arm on your leg to apply pressure and get a twist. And we're hanging out here for 10 seconds. Good. That top leg is going to stay where it is on top of our right leg. We're going to bring it, that stretched leg up. And our goal is to keep our body as upright as possible. Get a nice stretch through that overlapped leg here. Good. Now that top leg is going to come forward, so left leg out. Right foot comes to our left thigh. Bend forward, hang out here for 10 seconds. Good, come up. That right leg comes over, hand behind our back. Use that left arm to create leverage and twist. Good. That right leg stays on top, but our left leg is bent now. Bring your body up as far as you can. Get a nice stretch in your right leg. You should feel this all the way down through here. If you need to, bring your hands closer to your body. Get your body upright more. You'll create a little more tension. Good. From there, I want to have you guys drop your legs to the side in a frog position. We're going to come back, lay all the way down. There's not a tree behind you. Lay all the way down. Hands are down by our side. I'm going to raise our hips kind of like we're doing a glute bridge. Here and down. So 10 of these. So you won't get as high as a normal glute bridge here, but you're creating a different type of tension through your hips, your glutes, and your hamstring. I want you to really squeeze your glutes at the top. Good. Come on up. We're going to come onto all fours. From here, we're going to go into 5 each side of bird dog. So whichever hand comes up, the opposite leg also comes up. So from that tabletop position, our right leg, the left leg comes up. Our right arm comes up, our left leg comes up. Nice and slow and controlled. I don't want you to rock from side to side. I want this position to be nice and stable, nice and slow. If I put a lacrosse ball on your back, it should stay in place. Five each side. Good. And our last bit here, just another hip opener. If you have it, put something underneath your knee. If you have a surface to place your leg against, that's great. We're gonna be doing a couch stretch. If you don't, you can always go into a lunge and then grab that back foot. But if you do have that surface, that back foot's gonna come as far as you can get it to the wall. Front leg comes forward into that lunge position and up. You should feel this all through your hips, down your quad. Chest is up. We don't want to be bent over. That kind of inhibits our hips. If we can get our chest up, it'll open it up. We're going to hang out here for 30 seconds this time, just to kind of finish things off. 10 seconds left. If you need a little bit more of a stretch and you have a wall behind you, you can reach back. Pushing those hips forward. Good. Come on down. Ease your way out of it. Good. And we're going to do the opposite leg. So again, back leg comes up against that wall. Get that knee as close to the wall as you can. Front leg forward in that lunge position and up. Ten seconds left. If you need that extra stretch, hands up. Press your hips forward. Good. Come on out. And that's it. That's all I got for you today. Let me know if you have any questions. You can find me on Instagram at autumn_freakin_Ballard, or you can DM us on the CrossFit Omnia page. If you have anything you want to see in those mobility classes, if anything's feeling tight, let us know there and we can incorporate that. Thanks so much. Stay happy and healthy, everyone. Bye.